Here we go, guys. I got back with another video. So this one, basically, if you haven't seen the last video, go and check it out. But what I did in the first season is set up the team in my kind of 4-4-2 tactic, like I would do in real life. See how they perform. I've gone out and made the signings that I think we should sign, that I did put in a previous video, which I'll just show you in a second. And basically, we played the season so you can see how they get on in Football Manager. Made a few sales as well. Now, maybe some controversial ones. I've sold Bruno, sold Casemiro. Get them off the wages, I think, would be perfect for Man United. I know Bruno's playing really well, but I'm not a big fan of his mentality. Sold Mazraoui, who's doing all right, but we got a good offer for him. I sold Sancho. Alasia's gone. Gore's gone. Lindelof's gone. All I don't think we'd really miss that much, to be fair. Johnny Evans went, and just a youngster, Sam Mather, went. And then I went out using that money. So I think I've got a net spend pretty much zero, to be fair. I've gone and signed Anthony Robertson, first one, as that left back in my system, or left wing back, what would be an Amorim system. Got out and signed Matheus Cunha, 52 million, it was 30 for Robinson. Got a Nana in, who I think offers just great size and effort in that midfield that we're lacking a little bit. There's only really a guy who gets around, I think, enough. He's 68 million. Then we went for Milenkovic, 32.5 million, who I think is a fantastic centre-back. 6'5", again, more size because we need it. We are really awful at set pieces. This is the tactic I'm setting them up in. I did show you this in the last episode, so I won't bore you too much with it again, but the theory is, like, especially when we got the ball, we're creating that box with the DMs and the centre-backs. The full-backs are kind of going almost inverted ahead, almost as like number 10s. The wingers are holding the width as wide and as high as possible, and then you've got the two centre forwards. So that's the theory with the ball. Without the ball, we're going to a kind of a mid-block 4-4-2. So those centre forwards, or complete forwards in this system, will drop in on the DMs. So they won't mark the centre backs, they'll mark the DMs. That'll allow our actual DMs on support, they'll drop closer to our centre backs to sort of narrow those gaps in the 4-4-2. And I think that's important because our centre-backs aren't that quick as well. So I don't think we can push too high and press all the time. We can obviously do it a bit, but not all the time. And to be fair, these players have been playing pretty well. As you can see, Cunha got 44 games, 22 goals. Milenkovic has done very well. I think he's a quality player for Forest. Amadou Nana there, 6 goals in 42 games. He's done really well for Villa. I think he signed for 50 million, so it's quite a lot, but he's a good player. Anthony Robinson there, 35 games, 11 sub appearances with 8 assists, I think it was there. Not bad as well. Not bad at all. Manuel Ugarte, I do really like him on this game and in real life, actually. I think he's going to make our midfield. I think he's the only real reason that system is kind of working a little bit. Him and Ahmad, actually, to be fair, for Amorim, because he can get around the pitch so much. So he can play 2 in there. And this is kind of how we lined up pretty much with these signings. So we had a Nana in goal. I do think we need a better goalie. Binde played very well against Arsenal, so maybe that's an option if he was better with the ball at his feet. We've got De Ligt, Milenkovic as centre-backs, Robinson, Delos the full-backs, Ugarte and Nana is the DMs, Rashford, Diallo's the wingers. Rashford, obviously, a bit of a question mark there. Probably could be Garnacho, to be fair, in real life. And then we've got Cunha and Højlund as the forwards. So that's how I would line us up. I think also you could argue Mazraoui over Delors, potentially. In FM, Delors better. In real life, pretty similar. So I don't think it matters too much. As you can see, we knocked out the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. Knocked out the 5th round of the FA Cup, knocked out the quarterfinal of the Champions League, but importantly we're in it, and we only finished 4 points off the title. 4th again, but very, very close. So even though we've lost Bruno, who's arguably our best player and probably is on Football Manager, we've still gone and got 4th. We were only predicted 6th. I think that's a good season. I think you want to build on that, obviously. Now, if Man United ever get back to being 4th, that would be amazing. and then they've got to build, haven't they? And then start challenging for the title. So that would be the next aim. Let me know if you want to see me do another season. My plan is to kind of leave it here for now. This will be the last one in this kind of little group of videos that I've done, and then I'm going to move on to what I'm quite excited about is potentially redoing like the 2004 Galacticos Real Madrid team, which had like Beckham, Ronaldo, Zidane, Figo, Roberto Carlos in. So I'm looking at that. I think Raul, Casillas are all in there. But yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Thank you for making it all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.